Hi, welcome to Business Time. I am Melesha. Remember to subscribe, like, and share. Today, we will be talking about the functions of management. Before we look at the functions of management, let's look at what management is. Management is actually the act of getting people together to accomplish desired goals and objectives using available resources efficiently and effectively. To manage an organization properly, there are some functions that must be carried out by managers. And these functions are planning, organizing, directing, controlling, coordinating, delegating, and motivating. Let's look at planning. If you are going to have a birthday party, you would need to plan for it. You would need to identify the things you would need for the party, such as who will be invited, what type of food will be provided, the venue for the party, and so on. It is the same way managers need to create a plan to meet the goals and objectives of the business. The manager needs to work out how he is going to achieve the short term and long term goals of the business and sourcing the necessary resources to accomplish these goals. Organizing. For your birthday party, you will need to organize it if you want it to go well and for everyone to have a good time. Ensure that you make contact with the chef so that he is clear on the menu and the time of the party and so on. You would send out invitations to your friends as you would not want to be the only one showing up at that party. Managers also need to structure their teams or departments, ensure that their employees are placed where they are best suited to work, assigning tasks to workers, and authority given for workers to carry out their tasks. Managers also need to ensure that workers have what they need to carry out their tasks efficiently. Directing. This is where managers give workers instructions. They basically provide guidance to ensure that the workers do their jobs properly. If workers do not know what to do, then there will be confusion and the goals of the organizations would not be achieved. Controlling. This is where managers see to it that tasks assigned to workers are carried out properly and that deadlines are met. For example, if I ask someone to sweep the floor, as the manager, I would not just leave it up to the individual to sweep the floor as he pleases, but I would need to put a system in place to ensure that the floor is swept properly based on the standards of the organization. So a supervisor might be assigned to assess what each worker has done, and if it's not done properly, then the worker would be asked again to sweep the floor properly. So that is one way a manager can go about putting in a system of control in the organization. Coordinating. This is where the manager sees to it that all workers and departments work together to achieve the overall goals of the business. Some departments depend on others to function, and so it's important that they work together. For example, when any other department may need to buy a machine or equipment, then they would need to get it through the finance department. And so it's important that departments work together. Delegating. This is when managers assign tasks to workers or subordinates. This is necessary as managers cannot do all the work by themselves. Motivating. It is important for a manager to motivate workers because when they are motivated, they will be driven to do their best on the job. So, a manager needs to implement different motivational strategies to motivate his workers, such as giving bonus, making sure that working conditions are excellent, and having employee awards, etc. That is it for functions of management. Hope you learned something. See you next time.